Am I even a real YouTuber if I don't show you what I'm drinking? Welcome to this February plan with me video. First, I have to change my nib. I use a matte screen protector, which has worn it out over the year. It's also because I press a little harder than most people, I assume. The screen protector has gotten less rough though. I know some people would change it at this time, but I'm hoping I'll have to change my nibs less often now. In case you're wondering, the sticker on my pencil is washi tape from Eureka Art Studios, the same artist who did the sticker on my laptop. Okay, let's get to Feb. I'll be honest, I was not ready to plan for February. Jan is a weird month, and just as you get into it and create a routine, you have to say goodbye to it. But I'm happy to be decorating a new month. I saw this color palette on Pinterest and I couldn't wait to use it. It's not a typical February red and pink, but it's still quite romantic and I think a little electric. First thing I want is my hex codes, so I'm using Procreate to get them, but there are other ways. To get them in Procreate, you have to be under values in the color option. I'm saving them in GoodNotes, so if I want them sometime in the future, it's a lot less admin to get them. The opening page to my planner is blank. When I was using a physical bullet journal, I would hand letter a quote that aligned with what I felt that month. I had some ideas about new beginnings and growth, but really, with all that, I just wanted to be gentle with myself, which is why I went with only love, only flowers. Just to remind myself to take it easy. Things can be simple and beautiful and slow and enduring if I let them be. I could have done this neatly, but what I enjoyed about bullet journaling is you just draw it and it's done. I don't think any of us has the time to go over and fuss, and letting go of perfection is actually a very healthy exercise, particularly for me. I find that with the digital medium, you have the ability to redo things a million times, but you have to have the self-control to say this isn't what's most important, without letting the imperfection paralyze you. I learned this hand lettering style from Peggy Dean on Skillshare, otherwise known as pigeon letters. Basically, your downstrokes should be thick and your upstrokes should be thin. You should crop your images as tightly as possible, so it'll save you some of the headache of selecting more than one thing by accident. I'm covering up the February title because I wanted to make use of these magazine letters. They're free for download in the caption. It's hard to see the white letters, but they are titled to show if they're small or a capital, and by making my background black in Procreate so you can see them. They are PNGs, so the letter will filter the background color. To recolor them, I flattened all the separate layers it created when they were pasted, and with a 2-finger swipe to the right, I've made it an alpha lock selection, which means I can only color in the image and not outside it. I didn't do it very neatly, I admit, because I like the look that it's more organic. Then I went to copy my hex codes and customize my pens for this month. I don't recommend adding new colors to presets all the time because it can get really messy and confusing. To delete a color, click Edit, select the color to remove, and click Remove Color. Or you can change an existing color. Click Edit, select the color you want to replace, and edit hex code or color wheel. As a default, I use a ball pen because it's neater to have a consistent line weight. But for decorative elements like this, the brush pen works well. This was attempted many times before the one you see here. Eventually, I remembered to use the dotted grid as a measurement. Before I can really plan my goals though, I need to check out of January. To somewhat officially let go of the month, and bring renewed energy and perspective into February. A little hack for when you don't have lines to write with is to use a GoodNotes element and then deselect handwriting so only images is selected. Then you can move it or delete it without affecting your handwriting. I need this life balance overview to give me a direct reminder of all the different parts of being a balanced and fulfilled human, to give an overview of what I'm giving my attention to and what is being neglected. When I do this process for the end of February, I'll refer back to this page of January so I can compare any growth or persisting blocks. To analyze where I'm at with my goals, I refer back to my January plans and quarterly planning pages. Heading back to my goals for this month, I decided to split them up according to personal projects, housework, and admin. I get a bit lazy to use the hex codes, so I just went according to sight. I don't know about you, but the text tool isn't exactly my BFF. It's always doing weird things for me. Here I just made little boxes using the dotted grid to line it up. If I was in a physical journal, I would have been counting lines and using maths, but here I just did it visually for the most part. GoodNotes layers items according to the order they were pasted in, so to bring the text on top, I've cut and pasted it on top again. Now going into the full month view, I wanted to use the same February title like Proud Mama. I'll go into my quarters view to copy birthdays and other notes, to-dos, goals, and fill out my month. I'm also using the stickers that come with this planner. Once I have it correctly sized, I'll copy and paste it again. I mark the week we're in with a small box, so when I'm navigating with hyperlinks, it's quicker to distinguish. To continue planning for February, I'm going back into the quarterly planning and adding some notes. Using the same method from the magazine letters, I'm recoloring the shapes that come with this planner to match this month's theme. Moving on to my tracker page, I'm adding just a few pops of color to match the theme. I made this odd habit tracker last month and just pasted it again. It's just 2 text boxes and the month tracker widget sticker from this planner. This page is more to be filled out throughout the month, so there's not much more I can add here. Going into the week, I start with the forever enduring laundry and groceries. I really wanted to add more color, so I made the days blocks of text. I wanted to mark the public holidays really big so that when I look back on my planner, I know why this week probably wasn't as productive as I expected it to be. I'm just looking through the full sticker book here and seeing what I want to paste into my full planner. I'm not big into fitness, but I really want to slowly get more into it, so these little stickers are encouraging reminders that can help me build a habit. Okay, so now we can flip through. I am loving the calming vibes of these colors, balanced with some energy from the saturated navy blue and peach. I hope you enjoyed planning with me, and yeah, it's a little late for February, but this is how we do things. Happy planning! See you in the next one.